I also would have accepted stretchy arm and extendo fingers.
What a way to start the stream.
Oh god, was that really the first thing they heard?
Yep. Not my fault you weren't paying attention at the time.
No, I never do.
So, last time we did a map, most of the map anyway.
And now we're fighting Izuka, right?
Well, that's what it says on screen.
Right, because we have to get Bibeleth for... I know it's Balgareth, but...
Yeah, alright, just one more cleric, and then we can finally get out of here. Ike, could I have a moment of your time? Sure. Where were you anyways, Raphael? You were gone most of the battle. You see, earlier I ran into a rather rotund gentleman who insisted on joining us. Alright, who did you... When we see your brother again, I want it made clear to him that this was not my idea.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, so I think the plan was that we chill this turn, and then Tabarn kills one of these things. We open up a path. We need to get Tabarn closer so that Tabarn can get in range to kill one of the dudes surrounding Izuka next turn, so that Alencia can swoop in and kill Izuka.
Yes, I think that's correct. Because Alencia has 3.8 billion attacks per turn.
Because the other possibility was to just keep trying to Fenrir him to death, but that was only 3 damage a hit, and we don't have enough uses of Fenrir to do that. So that was going to be quite difficult, I imagine.
So my attention's likely going to be even more shot than it usually is.
Well, the other thing that's going to be quite interesting here is me attempting to control the entire game with one hand.
You could hand me the controller.
Did we end up getting the Pelipper level? What Pelipper level? What Pelipper level?
Did Pelipper need to level?
He seems to be at level 4. What Pelipper level? I don't remember anything to do. Oh, that's right. No, he'd killed something and he got a level and it was bad, and then we just ended stream. That's right. I kind of sort of remember that now. It wasn't even level resets. I think it was just we tried to kill a thing, he got a bad level, and we were close to time. I was just like, fuck it. And I ended stream.
We'll just have to make sure he gets other good levels. It'll be fine.
Well, no, because he didn't actually get that level. We didn't let him have it.
Oh, that's right.
It was one of those situations where we were like, there was a tiger or something that we had. It wasn't that dragon, because that dragon didn't die to Belbirth. What are these tigers? Probably this tiger. Big stretch.
She wants to play too.
Hey, look at that. 4 stats.
Oh, neither one of us hears the game.
I mean, I can hear the game.
I can pseudo hear the game.
I can hear the game, just not wearing the headphones. They're off to the side.
I mean, I could awkwardly reach over you to put your headphones on you. But I don't think you'd appreciate that.
It's necessary.
The castle, don't you?
Let's see. Neff. We've got Neff more than Javelin. Reasons.
You have a genuine talent for getting pictures of cats while they are yawning, and I am jealous.
That on, and just chill here. It's really just to Barn and Valencia. How close is to Barn to a level? Also, did we give to Barn... Did we end up giving to Barn Blossom?
Yeah,
I think we gave to Barn Blossom. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he only has 6 more levels to go, right? Lagoose cap at 40?
Lagoose cap at 40, yes. Just need to know what Izuku... Trying to do the Wii's sideways D-pad sideways. It's very, very difficult.
What, you mean holding a cat with one hand makes playing the game more difficult?
Weirdly.
Especially when the cat wants to just steal the wristband for the controller. Sweet little nugget.
Barn. Have you go play with... Oh, that's not the 2 button. You go play with this tiger. Oh.
Ouch.
Ow. Poor tiger. Get absolutely crapped on.
You're bullying a tiger with a tiny tiger on your lap. Poor little thing.
Chill there to Barn. Valencia, I don't think is in threat of a level. Only 34.
Well,
experience.
depending on how many of the Lagoos attack her on combat phase, we might be looking at a combat phase level up for her.
She's not capping anything still? Is that accurate?
Yep. I think we'd been between Alencia or to Barn for who to give Blossom to, but we weren't willing to sacrifice
We weren't willing
her
to get rid of her
ridiculous
funny.
silliness, yeah.
It was too funny having her do what she already does. Speaking of which... Adept. You were already dead, but now you're super turbo dead?
Now you're just extra deceased.
Alright. Good. There.
Okay.
Did I know that was there?
Probably. At one point. Do you need me to get the book? Stop disrupting your cat. I've got this.
I know that was there. Oh, it's not specifically on that spot. It's in like a big box around Izuka.
Oh, well, okay.
So we just kind of got lucky, essentially.
I love that I'm still wearing my headphones. Even though I've got no sound.
That makes you feel better.
It does.
Alright. Valencia probably has to do levels on enemy phase. I'm just gonna turn off combat animations now.
Probably
Assuming
fair.
that I'm going to have to reset.
Very fair.
Oh, that dragon wants to fight to Barn. That dragon did not fight to Barn.
I mean, it did. It just didn't fight him efficiently.
That cat wants to just die to Hark.
Hark's everything capped now, right?
Hark? I don't remember. I think so.
Or he's at the point where he's only missing one stat. I think
I'm pretty sure he got Bex leveled last time, yeah. Why did Izuka randomly bury drugs in a large square around him? I don't know. Why does Izuka do anything? Also...
He thought it'd be fun. Whee!
Smack, 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 smack. Alright. What do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Okay.
nice. HP, magic, skill, speed. Take those. Goodbye. That was just one crit. One, two, and then crit.
Oh, Valencia.
Advantage. Stab. Oh, you didn't die.
Last stream was also the one where I talked you into master crowning Heather, and then we decided to master crown Tormod too.
We did, yeah. Master Crown Tormod for literally no reason.
No, we master crowned him for a very good reason. It gave him emergency flair.
Okay. I imagine we've probably...
If Izuka was going to bury anything, you'd think it would have been landmines, given his penchant for committing heinous crimes.
But, I mean, he might be a war criminal, but at least he has never war criminaled his own people by attempting to burn not only the enemy, but all of his allies to death in a giant fire, Gilbert!
I love that as you were doing that, your cat looked up at you like, Dad, you okay?
I saw a video earlier, literally earlier today, where somebody was talking about, like, the most forgettable character from every Fire Emblem game.
Uh-huh.
Gilbert got it for 3 houses.
No, that's inaccurate.
No, it's absolutely accurate when you look at it outside of the space of our canon, where he's only really relevant at all in you know, the Blue Lions, you know, playthrough, and even then he's just worse to do.
I mean, I'd argue that I care less about Thunderbrand Catherine than I care about...
See, the thing is, though, Catherine's available on every route, whereas Gilbert is not. So there's a higher chance you're actually going to use her. Plus, she has a weapon that's actually worthwhile, unlike Gilbert, who gets fucking nothing.
Well, yeah, but why would you give it to her when it can go to Lysithea?
You wouldn't, but the point is, she has a sword for Lysithea, which makes her memorable. The same reason that Lawrence is memorable. Because
he's the most forgettable.
Because he has a thing for Lysithea.
No, he's just very forgettable.
Pelipper, you're gonna have to use the other Fenrir. And then I am actually gonna have you take out that exact tiger. You didn't miss much, Zed. We're still just dealing with Izuka's bullcrap.
Things are taking slightly longer than usual because Inu and I are both dealing with real-world aggro from a very cute kitty.
Another level? That is another level.
Okay.
Good job, Pelipper. Good job.
Capping anything yet? I know you're only level 6, but...
Just gonna battle save to not lose that if something goes stupid. Yeah, and... No.
Of course he's not.
It's not capping anything.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah. Hierarchykins, do me a solid and go murder stab that thing with that one use of the steel sword that you have left.
Bio says it's also specifically the most forgettable character, and Catherine is a character duo with Shamir, and by proxy of Shamir actually being memorable, Catherine ends up being so as well by extension.
True story. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess that's true.
So here's the question. Considering we're in the Tellius games at the moment, who was the least memorable from Path of Radiance?
So I'd say Soth, except Soth becomes distinctly memorable as a result of all of that. I'm gonna go with, oh god, is it Dan Vet or or Dev Dan in the first game? Either way, they're the most forgettable.
Incorrect. There is exactly one character from Path of Radiance who does not reappear in Radiant Dawn. Because he spent half the game being a statue.
Oh, oh my god. Why am I even blanking on her name? Fire Mage ladies.
Khalil, yes.
Yeah, her husband, who I want to say is named Makalov, but that's not right.
No, Makalov is Marsha's brother.
Yeah. Like I said, I knew the name wasn't right, but that was the only name that was coming to my brain. It's not Baldus.
My god, these things have so much health. 22, no, that's only, what the fuck? Do I actually have to use a killer lance if I want to kill this fucking tiger? I don't need to kill that tiger. Nephene's already level cap.
And it's a defeat boss anyway, so...
Yeah.
I wonder, though, is it potentially worthwhile to let the combat last another turn just so that Peleus can get a bit more experience, or...
I mean, we could get another level out of Pelipper, maybe. Actually, no. No, it is not, and there's a very good reason for that.
Because things can get to him.
Yeah. Because... I mean, we'd have to kill both of those birds?
I mean, it's doable. Valencia kills one, Tabarin kills the other. I'm not saying we have to, I'm just saying it's a thing we could do.
We could. I mean, we have to clear before turn 10 to get the full Dex bonus, but we're only on turn 4. So, let's have... we turn Izuka's threat range back on. What the hell? Why does your threat range now include Tabarin? That's weird.
I also don't think Izuka moves, though.
Well, he didn't attack Tabarin last turn, so I say that's... okay. That's fine. I just have to... Sorry, excuse the fact that I'm moving the controller around like I'm drunk. I don't know which direction is which. I'm trying to use a fucking D-pad with the wrong hand. Oh my god, this is hell.
Do you just want me to use the controller?
No, get your own. This is the least memorable Path of Radiance. Anyone who wasn't on the team, because you barely ever interact with any of them, so I can't remember any of their names unless they're on screen. Oh. Poor guys. There, and Valencia, it probably levels when she kills this hawk. Definitely battle save there. Alright, so... what was the least memorable from Radiant Dawn? Oh, no, I do remember who the least memorable from Radiant Dawn is. Let's see if you identify it.
Least memorable from Radiant Dawn.
I will say it was not a new character to Radiant Dawn.
Okay, that was going to be my next question. I was about to say, because largely most of the Dawn Brigade's memorable. I mean, not Meg, but...
Or Aaron.
But...
Or... Fiona.
Well, but...
But it wasn't any of them, surprisingly. Because I guess on a first playthrough, you would actually kind of use them with the Dawn Brigade.
So, my gut instinct says it's probably either Stefan or Volk, just because they come in so late and they're not necessarily the most memorable.
No. No, neither of them. One of the Lagoos, actually.
Well, I mean, you said it's not a new character, which means it's not Vika, which makes sense, because Vika's a monster if you level her properly.
Well, so is the character that they've listed as being the least, the least memorable, actually.
Ranulf?
No, Ranulf is definitely a monster, yes, but he has all kinds of on-screen presence.
Well, that... Let's see. Lagoo is from the... They're not saying it's Morum or Mordecai, are they?
No, neither Morum nor Mordecai.
It can't be Valug, because Valug is critical and new. It better not be Leanne.
Nope, it's not Leanne.
Thank goodness. I was about to say, you leave my Dawn Brigade, or you leave my pretty female Heron alone, and it... Is it doing the thing?
I think it might be doing the thing.
What do I need to do to reset the thing?
Oh, you need to unplug the Wii U and then plug it back in.
Power's at the back?
Power is on the back right.
Welcome to the stream where Willow does all the tech support.
Yeah, I'm contractually obligated to not move from my current location.
I think I did the thing.
Well, it's definitely off.
Do you want me to press the power button?
I have a power button over here. There's a remote, you see. It's definitely tangentially related to Leanne, though.
Oh, Nalucci.
The old man who taught her to speak exclusively in dated 90s internet slang, yeah.
But see, I like Nalucci. But see, that's the issue with stream canon, is we choose to, like, shine a ridiculous spotlight
Yeah.
on random characters. Like, God, what Bio's gonna remember the name, and that's the most frustrating part. Hawk Boy that Naysala just offed to steal Leanne. Was it like Unce or something like that? Oh, something like that. Some random like 4-letter name where they gave him unique art.
He was Tabarn's best friend.
and he's super tied.
Tabarn loved that man. He was like Janaf and Ulti, but better in every single way.
Ah, yes, lots of screen time.
Lots of screen time, you know.
The best character in the first game. Who thought he could resolve all the world's problems by screaming
Shouting at Leanne. She couldn't understand him. She was deaf.
She wasn't deaf. She just didn't speak
She
Italian.
spoke cursive. That meant she's deaf. And we have to shout at her in caps lock at all times. As you do, obviously.
Yeah, it's the Willow has to fix everything stream. Because the laws of the universe declare Inu's not allowed to move.
I am currently bound to one location and I'm not allowed to move. Those are the rules. God, let's see. Why are you being a butthead?
Speaking in cursive is only a few steps removed from speaking in Braille.
True story.
I don't quite think that's accurate. You don't speak Braille.
You don't speak cursive either.
No.
So, again, still accurate.
But also, if we're saying speaking in cursive pretty much makes her deaf, then wouldn't it be more accurate to say speaking in cursive is almost is effectively having to speak in sign language?
No. Braille. I mean, Leanne also doesn't speak in cursive anymore. She speaks in dated 90s internet slang now.
I mean, she still speaks in cursive, primarily, but...
No, that's Philippe's thing. Damn it. It was almost a level. Everyone speaks Braille because Braille helps sight impaired people. I think is what that says. I can't tell.
Yes, that is what that
I
says.
can't tell for sure because my sight is impaired.
Let's see, Bio also says the time it spends on black screens during a reset is always just long enough to feel uncomfortable about whether or not it's actually going to switch back on. Yes.
Valencia, what the fuck?
It's okay, Alencia will just get the lion's share of the drugs in Endgame. It'll be her and Saniki and Micaiah.
Well, Kaya's been like pretty much everything capping for for like first and second stages. So
That's fair. So if we toss Blossom on her and exploit that for her first couple of level ups in the tower, then...
oops. There we go. By the way, for anyone that was present for the lunacy of like Noelle trying to, say goodbye in Tsukihime last week by suggesting that Shiki try not to get hit by a car on his way home. Apparently everyone in that universe just says goodbye in the most deranged ways possible, because we had a ton more of just completely deranged goodbyes this week. Oh, uh-oh.
Good dodge. That could have ended poorly.
We had a battle save. And Neff hadn't gone yet. Oh, I didn't forget, Zed. I just elected not to mention it. Oh.
Did he just teleport?
Yeah, he did. I forgot he did that.
Huh.
We definitely should have just killed him last turn. He's gonna be very annoying now.
right. He has a rework staff.
He sure does.
Okay. We don't have a heron on the field, do we?
We do not have a heron on the field now.
I was gonna say, him having a rewarp staff equipped is actually kind of perfect, because it means he counterattacks the rewarp staff instead of with the dark magic. So it opens up who can kill him.
It does. Alright, Pelipper, buddy.
We need you to kill that angry cat.
Quite badly.
I mean, Nephene's there too, so, you know, she can kill it if he fails, but...
Carrie Ann should do the job. Yeah, Carrie Ann's got this. Especially with a double flare proc.
Double flare, that's great.
Ooh, that's not great.
Correct. She's sleepy.
Isn't Noelle the one who sounds exactly like a seagull when she takes damage? Possibly. Yeah. The other thing, when I was looking back at the Melty Blood stuff, was I realized that one little Chinese dress girl who looked like Lali Ren, she has the last name of Arima. So that's interesting. I don't know if we'll be seeing her in Tsukihime or not, but she's definitely one of the Arimas. There we go, that's better. Lolly Chinese martial arts Ren. Now, just in case... Oh, Lord. I'm gonna need you to just go stand here. She was mentioned by name in the remake and debuted in the original Melty Blood.
She really wants that wrist strap.
So we definitely have to deal with this burb here. Barn, could you just, like, get on heading that direction for me? And chill. And... Lincia, you and Amity can kill the crow. We're gonna battle save that first. She's single capping on speed. Might be introduced in the Far Side game, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Oh god. I am, like, ridiculously looking forward to the Far Side games at this point. Like, Kohaku continues to just be the absolute best of, like, any of the girls that I imagine are actually going to appear for any length of time. And Satsuki continues to just be the best in general. And Akiha continues to be a raging bitch to us for no adequately explored reason. By the way, don't let me forget when we get to the actual, like, preparation screen after this chapter. We need to spend all of our money. It is the last shop.
That's right. So we get to remake the Sleepy Time axe. And we get to make Lunch meet the Fire Tome.
Yep. We get to remake the Discount Wishblade. That's everybody that matters, right? Oh, hey, she's capping magic now as well.
Yay!
Looking forward to Satsuki's route because she's best girl, and I'm curious to see if they follow up on the fact that her route supposedly results in the Melty Blood games. I just want to see her. I genuinely, I really hope her route is just like slice of life school time anime, and they just drop all of the supernatural bullshit and just have it be like casual, like slice of life romance high school fun times. You mean you don't like it when a character potentially puts someone in mortal peril by removing the ability to contact emergency services should their known chronic illness suddenly flare up? Yeah, Akiha has made some baffling decisions. Hello, kitty. Goodbye, kitty.
Oh. She looks so good.
Hello, other kitty. And goodbye. Well, Lindsay is just getting, like, assailed by an army of cats.
She only needs 3 now, right?
She does only need 3. And she got it. Alright, cool.
Okay.
And she's level capped.
Well, anything else will be drugs.
Anything else is drugs. It's genuinely been hard to sit through any time she's been on screen thus far. I know, it's so weird. Oh, well, Valencia's health is... Ugh. Not doing great right now.
I mean, that should be the extent of what's able to get to her, so... And she does recover, like, 4 HP a turn.
Yeah, sure. I need to check her movement range. Incidentally, are you still equipping the rewarp staff? Because if you are... No, you put Balbreath back on, you bastard. Movement is... 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, okay, she can get there exactly. Which means... Battle save here. You want to know about her story? In the original Far Side route, she definitely have supernatural stuff. That's fine. It would have been funnier if she didn't, but... There is, like, nothing in range that Pelipper can just kill. Which is sad. So, I guess at this point we just kind of accept that we kill an end map.
So spicy, little miss.
I wonder if we should have to barn kill, though. Or try. I mean,
He'd need to kill in one, though.
I know. That's why I've got a battle save, so... If Tabarin can pull that off, I'd rather he get the boss experience for it
That's fair.
than to have the boss experience not go by having a Lincia kill. I should probably turn animations back on. Loosely quote the TV Tropes page with how crazy she's shown to be. How'd this girl become the franchise butt monkey? I mean, it would also be more like thematically, yes. The Barn has a like a better thematic claim to it as well, yeah. Alright, DeBarn.
I mean, you're not wrong, Zed. Pelias would need more closure on his story than any of them. However, getting him across the map to kill him is also super unlikely.
Yes, tremendously that. 44 is not an outright kill, but it's only got a 26% chance of being hit. Which means it's easy enough to just reload until we get it. Oops. Honestly, all this guy's really done to Pelipper is kind of fuck over his kingdom in the past, like, few months. He has been systematically fucking over Tabarn's people for years.
Yeah, that's fair.
You must be the Hawk King. Understand that my work was never intended to harm the Lagoos, specifically. No power on Tellius will protect you from me. With your death, I can finally lay my brother's souls to rest. Bonk. God, looks whiff. Thank you, and goodbye.
The dark magic is some of the coolest magic in the game. Definitely. I'm not racist against Lagoos Hawk King. I just hate everyone. Izuka. Definitely.
Only 3 stats. With Blossom.
She's doing all the happy cat things. She's tail curling, and she's got an arm wrapped around you.
She doesn't have arms.
Arm.
No, she doesn't have arms.
Yes, she does.
I think you'll find that cats do not possess arms. Shut up, Izuka. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. He doesn't have a face anymore.
No, because she's crying a lot. It's fine. Tabarn used tears.
Tabarn. For God's sake, you have Blossom. Come on, man. How'd you manage that, Tabarn? Even Mist never managed to do that, to my recollection. Yeah, I know. How? How is he accomplishing
I don't
this?
think that's entirely accurate, Bio. I do think we had to reset on Mist even when she had Blossom on once. Where we were just all tremendously confused that we'd had to reset on Mist at all.
I think the Lagoos, especially the Royals, just have kind of low stat growths in general, which is one of the reasons that I wanted to put Blossom on Tabarn, was to try to fix that. Because, like, every stat point that Tabarn gets is actually 2 stat points. Except for magic. Because he's not a dragon, so he doesn't get double magic. And health. Health also doesn't double.
It's just precious.
Wish I had a way to, like, battle save here. Like, at this menu, so I don't have to keep doing the movement every time. Oh, okay. You don't have to face again. Goodbye. There we go.
Much better.
Much better. 2 more strength when shifted. But my work is still incomplete. Whee! You got a Balberith. Damn right I did. And then all the other Lagoos spontaneously died. Disgusting filth. I can't kill him enough times for what he's done. HP 75, Strength 40, Magic 5, Skill 10, Speed 20, Luck 40, Defense 40, Res 20.
At least he's finally gone. Who else will have to suffer by his hand?
Okay, yeah, 75% HP growth. It's like that's literally the only growth he has that's actually, like, above 50% by default. Yeah. I suppose that's all there is then. That's all there is. There ain't no more.
I think Grayson's singing.
He is.
Nope. There we go.
Good song, buddy. Lagoos, brothers and sisters. I hope your souls can find peace now. I don't have the slightest idea.
Hey! Count Bastion!
If the dialogue you would have gotten if Peleus is to attack Izuka is that Peleus is not the sin of Ashnard. Yeah, that's what Izuka says anyway. Oh, it was Georgie.
Neither one of us was ever gonna guess that.
That man in the black cape you left with us is in bad shape. We can't even hold him down anymore. Oh no, Your Majesty, we must return immediately. I will explain everything. In the most thespian way possible. Oh, thank goodness you're here. I couldn't hold him down anymore, so I stopped trying. Please follow me. Calm down, sir. It's all right. You're a strong man. You'll pull through. Please, you must calm yourself. Duke Renning!
It can't be. Uncle? Uncle Renning! You're alive! Oh god, you're alive!
For anyone that doesn't remember that name, that was the brother of the late King of Crimea who went off to go fight the Dain army and then was presumed dead while Olyncia ran away to go meet up with Grail.
He's also basically effectively the one that raised her, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What's wrong? Uncle? Please speak to me. It's me, Olyncia.
Thanks, because I super do not remember who this guy was supposed to be. It's no use, Your Majesty. Your noble uncle's mind has been broken by the drug that creates feral ones.
No. How did this happen? Uncle! Uncle, you must hold on. Uncle Renning! Forgive me, please. I need a moment to collect myself.
What happened back there? Who was that guy? That is Duke Renning, the younger brother of Crimea's last king and Queen Olyncia's uncle. He was next in line to become the king of Crimea, but he was believed killed in the first attack by Dain 3 years ago. Oh great, Olyncia's uncle got his brain broke by too much meth. True story. I see. And, what's wrong with him now?
Bastion, no more secrets. Time for you to tell us everything you know.
Well, it all started when I was born.
Bastion.
You said everything I know, Lucia. You should be more careful with your words. I also know the words of the great bard. Allow me to recite them from the beginning.
Shakespearean. Because clearly the name wouldn't just be Shakespeare in Tellius. You'd have to tack on at least 4 more letters.
Shakespeareus.
Shakespeareus, the bard.
Love's Labour's Won. The Lost Play. Duke Renning was apparently killed 3 years ago, but as you can see, he is still alive. Duke Renning was one of the strongest warriors in Crimea, and while Dain tried to kill him, he survived. When the Mad King heard of his skill, he had Renning kidnapped and gave him the drug that creates feral ones. This drug made Duke Renning even stronger, but shattered his mind. He became Bertram, one of Ashnod's infamous 4 riders, which you might remember when we ran into Bertram last time. I said, hey, remember this guy, because he's going to show up in the next game. It was Olyncia's uncle all along. I feel like Bastion absolutely would start with, it all began the day I was born, when asked to start from the beginning, but would do it completely unironically. Yeah. After Her Majesty and company defeated him, I had him taken back to my castle. I'd hoped to find a cure, but I didn't want to raise false hope, Your Majesty, so I kept this secret. However, his mind continued to deteriorate, and there were no signs of improvement. As a last resort, I hired Volk to
Do something.
do some research.
Probably try and find Isuka.
I blamed the game for having a weird delay in the dialogue, like scrolling there. I thought I needed to press a button, and then it started. Volk quickly discovered that Dude Renning's transformation was engineered by a man called Izuka. This man had made himself an aide to the new king of Daen and was not difficult to locate. Feeling that Renning was running out of time, we kidnapped Izuka to learn more of the condition. Returning to Fair Castle, we interrogated Izuka at length and discovered more about his experiments. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Bjork are affected differently by the drug than Laguz. Izuka then offered to create an antidote in exchange for his freedom. Did you agree to it? I say without looking at you. I refuse to look at you, Bastion. We refused without a second thought. Such a monster cannot be allowed to roam free. Besides, we know a more certain way to cure Lord Renning.
The Gather of Rebirth. Prince Raisin, I beg of you. Please, save my uncle.
Well, I can't guarantee anything, Alencia, but I'll try.
Thank you, Prince Raisin. Thank you.
Please, give me a moment to myself. I must prepare.
This is where Raisin goes, shit, I forgot the words. I forgot the words. I forgot the words.
Fuck. I know I sang it just like 10 minutes ago, but now that I'm under pressure, I don't remember any of it. You are the oceans. No, shit, that's a different game.
Different Fire Emblem.
You sure about this? I thought the Galder of Rebirth was too powerful and complex for a single Heron to perform.
Is that Awakening?
No. No, it was not. That was
No.
Fates. But yeah, the fact that Peleus is only 19 and Almeida being separated from her mother 20 years earlier. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I pointed that out before, was that there was no possible way that Peleus, who's 19, could have been separated from Almeida at birth over 20 years ago. Yeah.
But
So-
Almeida certainly believes that he's her
No,
son.
Almeida also knows that he's not her son. I'm pretty sure. She's just in turbo denial.
Yeah,
Because her actual son is definitely dead. I mean, as far as she knows, at any rate, or I mean, she has no reason to think anything other than her son is dead at this stage, right?
Yeah.
Because like realistically, she knows that Peleus is not her son.
yeah.
Peleus was told that he is her son, so she just sort of latched onto him and was like, "I have a child, thank God."
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Peleus was just some guy that they found in an orphanage, and were like, "Yeah, you'll work."
Yeah, but you're kind of right though, because it would make a lot of sense for Almeida to know that Peleus isn't her son, because anyone born directly to Laguz and Bjork's parents is branded.
God damn it, Zed! I was
Canonically.
trying to keep that back for now.
Yeah, welcome to what that pause was on Inu and my ends. While I whispered something to him, but. Yeah, all of the immediate children, at any rate, have a brand, and she would have known where his was, and Peleus doesn't have that.
I mean, he has a mark of a blood pact, which is not a brand.
Right, but it's also not where Almeida's son's brand was.
Correct. That's usually true. Right now, however, Ashura's awakening has infused the world with order. I've never felt stronger. What's more, Lord Renning's condition seems less severe than a true feral one. I think I can do this. Well, you're the expert. Just don't go taking unnecessary risks. I won't, Tabarn. You needn't worry. I've grown a lot.
Let's get this person. We can't get to hold still to lie down in this very specific circle.
That's actually not true at all, Zed. The game will totally reveal it if you don't battle Izuka, but there are trigger conditions, and we did actually miss one. But the trigger condition that we missed wasn't here. It was at Part 3 finale.
What trigger conditions did we miss?
We didn't feel the unit. You know which one.
Oh, I do. You're right.
Yeah. But then again, since this is New Game Plus, it might just give us the scene anyway. We'll see.
Yeah. Uncle, hold on. Oh, Inu can move again.
I'm allowed to move now. It worked. He's sleeping peacefully. When he wakes, he should be his old self.
Thank you, Grayson. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna double check that trigger condition real quick because I'm pretty sure we missed it. Because I was looking at it the other day and I was like, fuck.
I mean, if push comes to shove, we can always explain it later.
Oh, we missed 2 trigger conditions, actually.
Once.
So, we missed one in Part 3, Chapter 7, then in Part 3, Final. So, yeah, it's definitely not going to appear. We missed 2 separate trigger conditions. So,
Then do we just want to talk about it?
yeah, might as well. So, let me start with the trigger conditions. In order to get the scene and its post-epilogue, so it would be after we cleared the game, you need to have Soren fight Micaiah in Part 3, Chapter 7, then have Peleus live, then make Soren fight Peleus in Part 3 Final, and then Soren and Peleus both have to live to the end of the game. And then during the epilogue, you'll get a scene between Almeida and Soren,
In which it is revealed
that Soren is actually Ashnard's son.
Yep.
And has been, for all of his Lagoo's racism, half
Lagoo.
Lagoo's the whole fucking time. That's why he's such a dick to basically everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the son of a colossal asshole who denied his mother her ability to turn into a dragon, who also enslaved his uncle to use as a mount. And he simultaneously isn't wanted by the Lagoos because he nerfed Almeida's ability to be Almeida as far as they were concerned, and isn't wanted by the Bjork because he's half Lagoos.
Yeah.
And unlike Micaiah, who can hide her brand under a glove, his is on his fucking forehead.
Soren just smack dab in the middle of his fucking face. Yeah, that weird symbol he's had on him this whole time.
That's his brand.
Yeah, that's his Lagoo's brand.
Yeah. Micaiah can hide hers under gloves. Stefan hides his. And I think it's been stated in game, and I apologize if it hasn't, but the Black Knight whose name I'm blanking
It
on.
has not.
Oh, it hasn't been stated yet? Then I will stop that sentence right there.
So there is also a conversation between Soren and Ike that we're not going to get to see. That happens, like, right before actually the end, like... It would have happened last chapter, so we already know we didn't see it. But for that, you literally have to transfer an Ike and Soren A support from Path of Radiance, then get Ike and Soren an A support again, then bring Soren into Part 4 Final, then view a memory scene, and then also... and then there's, like, a conversation there.
Where they talk about Soren being branded. Correct? That's the conversation?
Maybe? I don't remember. Yeah. Alright, cool. Cool. Ashnard's relationship is entirely unrelated to him being an ass to everyone. It's everything else. Basically, all we missed was some screen time for Soren, yes, essentially. So, how's Prince racing? He's asleep with a big contented smile on his face. He'll be fine. I suppose we should give thanks to Goddess Ashura. Her power gave strength to Prince Racing and saved Duke Renning's life. Yeah, hard to think of her as the bad guy after seeing a thing like that. Goddess Ashura, huh? I can't die until I see what she looks like.
Kind of a dick, honestly. Sure, it just kind of looks like an asshole.
Ike and company managed to evade their persistent foes, finally arriving in Cien, the capital of Benyan, the Tower of Guidance. According to the creed of the goddess, which has been taught across the continent by Benyan, this is where the goddess Ashura will appear during times of great crisis to lead the people to safety. As even the smallest child in Benyan knows, the tower is sacred, and mere mortals may not enter. With the world edging toward catastrophe, the tower glows like a pillar of pure light, as though to pierce the very heavens.
I know. Missing out on a conversation or screen time for Soren, I'd say that's a dodged bullet, if anything.
Welcome to Endgame.
Promotion time for Micaiah.
That must be...
The Tower of Guidance. It's so bright I can hardly bear to look at it. What's happening there?
Let's hurry, Ike. Can't imagine that the glowing is a good omen. We're running out of time. The outer gates of Cien. Not to be confused with Navasa or the Melior. The city gate is shut. Guess we'll have to force it to get to the tower.
I mean, we've been defaulting to female voices anytime we're not sure.
I'm guessing maybe like Ranulph or something. Possibly.
Okay, then you read it.
Ah, you guys made it. Nope, I was close though.
Screw
Skrimir. Skrimir, I didn't realize your group had already arrived. Yep, we've been here for some time. I've been itching to go inside and see what the bad guys have waiting for us.
Scrimir listened to reason, however, and agreed to wait here with us.
Bad news, Skrimir, you're not going inside.
We knew nothing about the numbers or strength of the enemy. It seemed safest to wait here for the rest of you to arrive. But we pitched tents outside the gate.
Oh, hey Micaiah. Any word from Yune?
She came back to me a number of times during our trip, but nothing for the past few days.
I see. Do we know where Tabarn and Alincia's group is? No word yet, no. Like it's a waste for us to just sit around waiting. Why don't you have a look inside? You and I even, together.
Forever.
Wait, what's happening? Get ready for an attack, people! Kanegus! And also Alincia's crew. Kanegus? What are you doing here? In an occurrence I'm told is increasingly common, we heard a voice in our dreams and followed it here. And Lord Tabarn. I should have guessed your group would beat everyone here. We joined up with King Kanegus and mopped up the Disciples of Order around the capital.
The only people left within the city are the ones who've been petrified. We murdered everyone else.
Damn, you got that guy to listen? How the hell'd you manage that? Fire magic?
Good. I like air breathers with initiative.
Ah, Yune, here to give us our next instructions?
Yes, good guess. Everyone gather round. You'll all need to hear this. Good job, everyone. All 3 teams got here and a little faster than I thought you would, honestly. While you were traveling, I went around and recruited more help, including King Kanegus here. Unfortunately, it looks like Ashura had the same idea.
She also recruited King Kanegus?
By the time I made my way to Galdoa, there was no one there.
What do you mean? Where were they? If you're saying what I think you're saying, then we could have a very big problem. Lots of very big problems.
Well, I don't know for sure, Tabarn. There aren't a whole lot of dragons altogether, but it does look like every one of them joined Ashura.
What about Kurth and Gareth and Ina and Nasir, who are all standing right there? We've got 4 dragons right here. They haven't all joined Ashura, surely. How could that be?
Well, I haven't exactly seen them anywhere else on Tellius, so they must already be inside the tower. Let's camp for the night before walking into Ashura's own home.
Oh boy, alright. Info. We got Renning, Steven, Dragons, Kanegus, and Fireman.
Fireman? That's gotta be Tormund.
No, it's Volt. That's what he was going by.
Oh, right. We're almost there. Tomorrow we'll head to the tower.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. We'll be right beside you, stabbing eyeballs all along the way. Though long tested by the trials of the goddess Ashura, we shall overcome and our mission will be laid to rest.
Yes, what we do now, we do not only for the people of Crimea, but for all of the people of Tellius. Yes, we shall succeed.
You are a courageous queen indeed.
Who said that? Uncle Renning! Are you alright now?
Don't I look it? I stand before you in full health. Thanks to your efforts, of course.
Wonderful. I'm so relieved, Uncle. Duke Renning.
Lucia, you have my gratitude for looking after Alincia so diligently. Bastion, Jeffrey, everyone, you have my sincere thanks.
Please, Duke Renning. It's our joy to serve Her Majesty. Our loyalty extends beyond the Queen. Please, don't forget that.
Thank you. I appreciate your concern. Especially yours, Bastion. I stand by you, my lord.
I ship it.
You've ever been my most loyal and clever confidant. Was it possible for you to acquire the things I desired? Indeed, my lord. For you, to whom I owe my mastery of disciplines esoteric and arcane, no task is too difficult. Your sword, your armor, and your faithful steed stand ready, that the battlefield shall know your valor once more. You haven't changed a bit, Bastion. Always the clever one. Your praise is too much, my lord.
Uncle, you intend to join the fight? Please, you mustn't push yourself too hard.
My, how things have changed. Am I to take orders from my niece on what battles I'm allowed to fight in? I am not a princess to be coddled and kept safe behind the vanguard, Alincia. I am a knight of Crimea, and I will be one until I die. As long as I live, as long as I am able to walk, and as long as I draw breath, I shall fight. It is my duty.
I understand. Swear to me, then. Swear that you won't die, that you won't ever leave me alone. Again!
I vow to become immortal. I swear to you that I will never leave you behind. I swear it upon my pride as a knight, and upon my love for my country. Now, your majesty, please grant me the honor of protecting you in battle.
Uncle, you may have to compete for that role, I think.
I mean, she is the queen now, so she can kind of tell you what you can and can't fight. Duke Renning, I will not give up my place as the commander of the Royal Knights and Royal Taker of Eyeballs. It's my title, and you may not have it. So, let's take it outside then. Perhaps I'll remind you why you've never won a match against me, Jeffrey. As you wish, Duke Renning. I will also show you that I have spent 3 years preparing solely to defend the Queen from harm. I've made it my life. Second only to stealing eyeballs.
Uncle. And Jeffrey, you two! Bastion, do something!
Truly, I shall have to. 50
Popcorn.
gold on Renning! After all, a match between such stalwart warriors needs to be judged. I believe I shall volunteer my services. Excuse me?
Yen! Your Majesty, let them be. Oh, Lucia, are you siding with them too? Doesn't all this remind you of a scene in the Melior from years ago? Tomorrow is full of uncertainty. We may live and we may die. Yet here we are, enjoying a little scene of high drama from glory-filled pasts. I'm glad for it. That's true. It's like a weight has been lifted off my chest. Why don't we follow them? We should enjoy our final night together. Of course, Your Majesty. Our final night, because we're all going to die in the morning.
What can I do for you, Goddess Yune?
You're very strange. What are you exactly?
Well, that's a strange question, especially coming from you. Didn't you create all of us?
I didn't create anything, not Lagoos nor Bayork. But I know what they are, because I've watched them change and grow over time. You're not something I've seen before.
I'm the same as the girl you dwell inside.
Oh. I thought Micaiah was the only one. She could hear my voice and sing the Galder of Release.
Duke Renning, I am not giving up my title to you. My position as Guard Commander is the easiest way for me to acquire new eyes. Sorry, what was that last part, Jeffrey?
Don't ask, Uncle. But I learned that others existed. There's that boy who's always with Ike.
Thorin.
Or the little girl who stays by the Queen of Crimea. Little girl who...
Amy.
Oh, Amy. I wonder which side of her family that's from. I would assume probably Khalil's, because they did state in canon that descendants of Bjork and Lagoos tend to be more gifted with magic, but
And there are several in my village as well. They're my comrades. You'll notice she did not say Peleus
Yep.
in the list.
Yep.
Importantly, we all live under the same fate and carry the same curse in our blood.
When you say those words, what do they mean? Why do you say you're cursed?
It means that we carry the blood of both Bjork and Laguz. Bjork call us branded, and Laguz call us parentless.
Does that mean your parents are Bjork and Laguz?
Not always. It means that Laguz and Bjork mixed blood somewhere along the line. Bjork and Laguz rarely associate in that way. For them to conceive a child together is an even rarer event. What's strange is that the child bears no Laguz characteristics. It's just a normal Bjork infant. However, the Laguz blood lies asleep, waiting in the child's veins.
Oh.
One day, the Laguz blood shows itself, marking the child's body with a brand. How old is that girl, I don't think she's as young as she looks. The other curse is that we age differently from Bjork. It depends on what Laguz blood the child has, but it always slows how fast we age.
Micaiah says that's true. She's listening to every word you say. Please, continue.
The Laguz blood gives the branded unnatural powers. Bjork fear and distrust us because they can't understand those abilities. The Laguz are even worse. They treat us like we're phantoms, refusing to acknowledge us, as if we don't even exist.
I see.
It's easy to hide among Bjorks. You just cover the brand and avoid getting close to anyone and never settle down.
Unless your brand's on your face, in which
Pretending
case,
you're
good luck.
normal. The Laguz are different. They can sense what we are. They have an instinct for it. Not all Laguz know for sure, but the sharp ones figure it out instantly. Others just feel uneasy around us. Some never figure it out, but they're surrounded by ones who do. Either way, the Laguz would never talk to us voluntarily. Why would you pay attention to someone who doesn't even exist?
Why? That doesn't make any sense. How did things get like that?
I'd like to know that as well. It's said that a union between Laguz and Bjork is a crime against the goddess. That's what we've always been told.
Oh, that's silly. I've never heard of anything of the sort. Why are you laughing?
It's all been a lie. For hundreds of years we faced persecution, abuse, isolation, and for what? A lie? What's not to laugh about, huh?
What's happened? This is all wrong. How did history get so distorted? Was it at a particular place and time? I really don't understand. I've been asleep for far too long.
Dragons! Almeida, you're safe.
Carthanada?
Almeida, what's wrong? You're so pale and you've grown so thin.
Peleus. My little Peleus. Why? Tell me why.
Almeida! Almeida, you have to pull yourself together.
Prince Kurth, are you there?
I'm busy, Ina. Stay where you are.
Oh. Ina. It's been a long time. I felt your presence nearby, but you never came to see me. Lady Almeida. I understand that you don't want to see me. I'm sure you hate me for what I've done. My brother, Rajayan, your betrothed, he died because of me. Oh, don't. It's not important. That's all in the past. What? How can you pretend like nothing happened? You can't. I know you hate me. You have to hate me. Go ahead. Blame me for what happened, insult me, do anything. But you have to hate me.
Why are all of you people like this? Because supposedly the goddess told people that racism was good, actually. Why would we have done that? Of course, our entire society is a lie.
I don't hate you, Almeida. Rajayan made his decision. He gave his life to save you and his little nephew. Did you know that? He decided to sacrifice himself to protect you. I can't blame you for what Rajayan decided to do. That would mean insulting my beloved for his sacrifice. For his nobility. Prince Kurth. My grandfather is here to see you. The king knows nothing of his visit.
Oh, I guess Nasir wasn't standing right there before. Nasir is here? Prince Kurth Naga, I'm glad to see that you're safe, and Lady Almeida as well. It has been a long time. We haven't seen each other in over 90 years, I believe.
Nasir, you returned to Goldoa.
Almonds, don't just sit back there sniffing Kurt's hair. That's weird. Yes. Nasir, I need to know something. Why is Goldoa sided with Goddess Ashura? Oh, what is Father thinking? The Laguz and Bjork have joined together to save the Petrified. Why hasn't Goldoa joined the effort? As you wish, Lady Almeida. Are you aware of the fact that everything that's happened is due to your decision to leave Goldoa?
What?
Explain, Nasir. King Degensia forbade the Dragon Tribe to use our transformation for the purpose of war. Almeida, you left because you did not agree with this policy, did you not?
That's right.
Shortly after you left Goldoa, you met Ashnard and Dayan and were united with him. However, your union begat a chain of tragedies. Did you know that the Red Dragon platoon which went in search of you was captured and turned into feral ones by King Ashnard?
I had no idea.
Ashnard needed Goldoa to get involved in his war. That's why he did everything in his power to provoke King Degensia. Most of you have never fought in a war, but even more than other Laguz, the Dragon Tribe loses control once they taste battle. Oh. Near the end of the war, we found out that Prince Rajayan could not be saved. I thought the king would surely go on a rampage. At the time, we had no idea that Lady Almeida was still alive. The king thought he'd lost not only dragon soldiers, but also his children. If the war had ended any later, had Ike not killed Ashnard, Goldoa would have joined the war. And we would have started killing. We would have destroyed the Dayan army, its co-conspirators, everyone. We would not have stopped until the continent was ashes. Then the spirit of chaos would have spread across Tellius, awakening the goddess and destroying the dragon tribe. That was the danger we faced in the Mad King's War.
But Ashnard was defeated, and Rajayan regained his sanity thanks to the songs of the Heron clan.
Stop sniffing Kurt's hair, it's weird. We escaped annihilation once. We took Prince Rajayan's Batty
Bach.
body back to Goldoa, and the king did not shed a tear, nor fly into a rage. He endured his loss by himself. He endured for the sake of his last child, and for the sake of his people. Goldoa remained neutral. Nasir really walked up and said, "So, what do you know about the butterfly effect, Lady Almeida? Because almost all of this is on you in some form or another." father. But now, all that effort has been wasted. The war between the Laguz Alliance and Benyon has spread through Dayan and Crimea. And to top it all off, Goldoa can no longer stay neutral because of what Prince Kurthnaga has done. You're saying this is my fault? That I've started a war that my father tried to avoid?
No, Kurthnaga, this was my fault. You fought because of me. This was not Prince Kurth's fault. Besides, the goddess Yune was not awakened by chaos sweeping across Tellius.
Oh
She
yeah.
was already awake. She's been a bird for years.
Oh yeah, youthful rebellion doomed the world.
She was awakened by the Galder of Release.
By a Galder? Are you certain?
Yes, that's what Sir Ike said.
That's very strange. Nevertheless, the end result remains the same. Goddess Ashura has rendered her judgment. The Laguz and Bjork must follow her decision.
What? Nasir!
I've come here as a favor to the king. Prince Kurthnaga, you have to return to us at once. If we just accept Ashura's judgment, we'll all be turned to stone. That's the end of history as we know it. Do you expect me to just lie down and accept that? How can I? What you're asking is insanity. I won't do it. And you, Ina?
I feel the same as Prince Kurth.
Then I have nothing more to say to you. However, I hope to avoid fighting my own people, if at all possible.
Nasir. What will you do on the battlefield, Kurth? Will you face your father as an enemy?
I will do whatever I have to. Kainagus! Ike, I've got something to give you. Hey, this is... It's called Irvin. If I remember correctly, I borrowed it from your father's grave. Why? Honestly, I have no idea.
That never not strikes me as funny.
But I felt a sudden urge to visit Grail's grave on the morning of our journey. When I told Gifka my idea for a little side trip, he said he thought the same thing. I believe we were guided to your father's grave by a divine message from the goddess.
Yune, not Ashura, for clarification.
When I saw your father's axe, I was convinced that I had to take it to you. I felt that's what your father would have wanted. Maybe he and my mother are looking over us from somewhere else. Alright, it's my father's, so it's only right that I take it. You got an Irvin. Which is going in Har's pocket.
I was about to say, which is going to Har.
Although Ike can also wield it.
Isn't Irvin a double S?
Yep. Ike gets double S's in both swords and axes.
Right, but he doesn't have the double S by default. I don't think he can actually wield it yet.
Volk? Over here. God, looking for you is still like trying to find spilled ink at night.
I read spoiled ink, and I was like, what the fuck is spoiled ink?
I've actually come here because I had to tell you that giving up and dying is actually pretty cool, so get in the bus so we can go home, Kurthnaga. Here you go, Ike. I stole this from your dad's grave. Why? Well, I took it because, you know, that's actually a very good question, come to think of it. Part of the job. Anyways, you've grown quite a bit since the last time I saw you.
Drugs.
You know, everyone loves telling me that. It's starting to look like Grail. Yeah, that might be true too. He is my dad. I didn't expect to see you here. Someone from this camp hire you? Sure did. I see. Well, good to have you on our side under any circumstances. Why'd you call me over? I have something to return to you. You guys, it's happening. What's all this money for? It's the 50,000 gold you paid me last time. Well, minus my pay, expenses, that sort of thing, of course. He gave us back, like, some of the money of all time.
Also, Bios, come on, Volk. Ike's nose isn't anywhere near the size of his head.
It's true. He got his nose from his mom.
And his hair color.
Even so, there's a lot here. Well, the contract ended sooner than expected, I guess. You did a lot for us back then.
No, you didn't.
I didn't even get a chance to thank you. It was a job. No need to thank me. Well, I know, but if you hadn't told me the story of my father, I would never have known about his past, so... Thanks, Volk. Yeah, so, anyway. You have your money. See ya.
Yeah, if you hadn't told me my dad murdered the crap out of my mom, I'd have way less need for counseling.
Did he really just get embarrassed because I thanked him? What a weird guy. Da-na-na-na-na! Look at that! What a guy. He just gave us 20 grand because could.
Time to go spend all of it.
Time to go do a bunch of things, like remove items from anybody who's not going with us. Give all. Give all.
Bio.
Give
If you hadn't
all.
forced me to pay you to learn the stuff my dad wanted you to tell me in the first place, then I never would have learned more about my dad.
All. Give all. Give all. Give a statue frag. Oops. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna completely re-equip everybody anyways.
We still at least have access to the convoy once we go into the tower, right?
Oh yeah.
What did they give, Valencia's uncle gear-wise?
We'll get to him. He's in the list here somewhere. Kratos, Kieran, Kaiza, Liar. Gifka, you're not going. Sorry, bud. Gidigas! So this man starts with capped skill.
I mean, he does also start at level 36.
And he also starts with capped strike and has an earth affinity. Which is hilariously busted, naturally. It also starts with fortune, so he can't be crit. And also roar.
And then we can give him a bunch of other stuff, because he still has a ridiculous amount of room.
Yep. Then we've got Kurth, who is level 20, and
we have to take him, right?
he is required to come, yes, so he's coming with us. He has Night Tide, which makes defense and res better for people standing next to him. So that's cool.
And has nothing else.
Ina, you're not going.
Okay, can we give him other things by giving him a Satori sign? Can he use those?
Yes, I think so. Renning, you're not coming either. He has a silver sword, a silver poleaxe, and an elixir. He's a level 16 gold knight with pretty good stats, to be fair.
He's your discount or your failsafe Titania.
Essentially. Comes in with his double S and swords and his A and axes. He's also Earth Affinity, which makes him busted.
Have you ever done a
Yes.
tower run with just all the 11th hour units? Like nothing but the people they give you at the very end of the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Convoy, give. Chest keys don't do anything anymore. Irvin goes in the box.
Zed says Kanegus is so broken he can
Kill people
unshift in
unshifted.
the tower with Wrath of Resolve.
Yep! Speaking of Wrath Resolve, time to strip skills from everybody that's not coming. Like Skrimir. You don't get Resolve anymore. Or Provoke.
Or
Howl. Or Quick
Or
Claw.
Quick Claw.
Or Wrath. But you know who does get your Wrath Resolve? Your uncle.
Better you.
Literally better you. I guess we can get an extra vantage. So that's fun. Maelstrom.
We could give it to.
We could potentially
Tabarn.
give it to Tabarn, so we'll take it. Leanne! We can get a free blessing off of you, but
It's just Heron Princes and Princesses, and
I'm pretty sure Raph already has
I
it.
think so.
That said, we can sell it, which gives us more money. So,
You know, there's a unit I wish could use it, because that'd be neat,
Vika!
but she can't.
May reduce an enemy's luck to 0 for 1 turn after... Ah, yes! It's like Nesala's thing, but bad. Isla doesn't have anything to steal. We can steal a pass off of Heather. We can steal Howl off of Valug.
But is there really any point?
We can sell it, yes. We can steal an extra corrosion off of Bastion. We can steal stillness off of Volk. So that's kind of funny. We can steal another blessing off of Raisins. As well as Daunt. We can steal a Nullify off of Gifka. Ina also has to come. And she's a required
She
unit.
also gets literally all of the buff skills.
Yeah, she
by
does.
default,
Yeah, she
like-
does have Boon
And
Which-
Blood Tide.
and Blood Tide and Miracle and Renewal.
Yeah, she's just a walking stat stick for whoever you put her next to.
And there's nothing to steal from running. Ina has a lot of cost-free shit on her, that's true. She's also Earth, which makes her broken. Alright, cool. So that's all of the skills. I'm gonna wait to assign until we're... like, actually in the pre-battle menu, maybe? Alright, experience. Ike is good. Mick is capping everything. Soth needs experience levels.
Micaiah's capping everything for now. She very soon will not be.
Saniki needs to be boosted. Edward is good. Alright, Saniki needs boosting. So let's go and free up some space.
I do think it's funny that the conversation outs Amy as being branded, because it does help explain why a tiny child is somehow not petrified. But it does raise the question of how scary powerful is Amy going to be one day? I stand by what we said last stream when she showed up, which is that I would be all for a third Tellius game that just follows Amy fighting whatever the next cataclysmic, apocalyptic, world-ending event is.
Lucci, Marshall, Leo, Mordecai, Lath, Nolan, Laura, Fiona, Aaron, Moram, Tormod, Danvid, Vika, Mist. Mist is done, yeah. R is definitely done. Raph, we need to give some more experience to, so we'll go do that. So, Oscar, Boyd. To Barn. Yeah, okay. To Barn, yep. To Barn, remove Blossom. Then assign Paragon. And then go back to the experience menu. Oh man, it does not like there being that many characters on that menu. Oh yeah, Tabarn's just on Bex levels, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Peleus has Paragon on already, so we're just gonna go ahead and bump him to there.
So I'm reading on Amy on one of the Fire Emblem wikis. And if this can be believed, there are conversations that kind of confirm that brandeds are so rare and were such an unknown entity to Yune and Ashura that literally none of the branded were turned to stone. Because Ashura's judgment was passed upon Bjork and Laguz, specifically. And they are neither.
Correct.
Bio. Okay, so I'm gonna need you not to get mad, Raythan, but we kind of sold your sister's family blessing for some extra cash.
I mean, we also are gonna sell
his.
Raisin's family blessing for some extra cash, so... Because Ina is also a required unit, so... Gonna give her some stuff to get her going. Good. Now... It's Soth and Tabarn that we need to worry about.
The main reason I've been looking at Amy's page was I was wondering if any of the game devs ever, you know, mentioned or confirmed, officially or unofficially, what Laguz tribe Amy's descended from. They did not, so I'm headcanoning Red Dragon until I hear otherwise.
Okay, Soth is now triple capping.
Based purely off her hair color.
Soth is still triple capping. I believe that's health cap for Soth.
That sounds right.
Alright,
Okay,
cool. Soth
which
is done.
leaves us some to play with for Makayo.
Tell that to Tabarn.
Oh, valid point.
That leaves us some to play with for Micaiah. Not much, but... Blossom back on Tabarn for now. Alright. Ike is set. Ike doesn't need anything else.
Makayo will get more space for assigning skills shortly.
She won't, though, because it's going to immediately get taken by Corona.
Oh, that's fair.
So that's not accurate. I think Soth is good with Corrosion Adept. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Saniki... Saniki, I kind of want to revisit here. Edward is set. Vantage Wrath Resolve is absolutely what Edward is doing.
Ileana needs some changes. She
Ileana
doesn't need celerity,
does
she's
need
capping
celerity.
everything that's not staff, so she doesn't need discipline either.
We'll cycle back to Ileana as well. Raphael.
He needs a celebrity.
He does need celebrity. Which now gives him 9 move. So that's very helpful. Har, we might be able to do something better than Fortune. Nephene's set. that is just Nephene's kit.
It might be less headache-inducing to wait to do skill setup till we're in the tower and just sell off the skills we know we're not going to use. Because then we don't have to shift through as many people.
Yeah, but then we also lose the ability to actually sell any skills that we aren't using. Is the problem. Cancel.
Well, yeah, but if we only sell the... but it's not necessarily a bad idea to hold on to extra skills we think we might use either.
Right, but we aren't going to know what skills we might use until we know what skills people definitely need. Is the thing. Alright, Kanagus, you're just getting Wrath Resolve because it's way too funny for you to not have Wrath Resolve. Congratulations, you're done. Kurth.
And we can technically put something else on Ina, too.
We kind of can't for a reason of we'll get to in a second.
Oh, are we Satori signing them both?
Yep.
That's fair.
Wait,
Can they not
what?
use them?
Do dragons not get... I'm sorry, did dragons not get a thing? Hold
That
on.
seems wrong.
Dragons not get a
Are
special?
are dragons just considered that overpowered?
Let me find the skill list here. I feel like dragons just don't get... Huh. Well, isn't that fascinating? Magoo's mastery skills. Cat. Kings and queens. Dragons get ire. Oh! They have to be over level 30, that's why.
Ah.
So they can hold on to them for now. That will use all of Ina's capacity, though, so Ina doesn't get anything, basically. Kurth, we just need to save 30. Alright. Well, let's get Ileana out of the way. What do we want to give Ileana?
Do we have a spare adept?
I think so, because we took one off of, Don't we? If we do, she can't use it, so it doesn't look like we have a spare adept.
Do we want to give her maybe Vantage then as one of her skills so that we have a better chance of her triggering Flare when she needs it?
Good with that. 15 to play with.
What are our options?
Pass.
Or our 10-point skill?
Provoke. Daunt.
No. I think it's funny, but no.
Corrosion.
Corrosion could be kind of interesting.
Hold on. One sec. Let's see if there's anything in here. That's a dark magic tome. We should grab that. It's a lot of arm scrolls. Convoy. Dump that in the convoy for now. Grab that. Dump it in the convoy. Okay. Ileana. So, I mean, we could do...
We could put Daunt on her.
Yeah, alright. Sure. Seems fine.
Because that just lowers the accuracy of other things around her, right?
Yeah. Micaiah. Could just give Micaiah stillness.
I mean, no tea, no shade, that might actually help in the tower while she's still leveling up.
That's a very strong point.
Because she is objectively going to be our weakest unit at the start of the end game.
We'll just give her stillness. Saniki.
Like, we'll need to readjust her skills later because she's absolutely going to need something other than, you know, stillness at endgame, but...
Shade for Saniki, probably.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Shade... Corrosion? Shade Counter? Shade Pass?
Shade Counter could be interesting.
I feel like that might be what we had on her before, but whatever. Har. What can we give you that's gonna be funny? Could give you
We
corrosion.
could give him corrosion.
We could give him provoke.
I was about to say we could give him a giant flashing neon sign.
What's his magic?
Not great, I don't think.
10?
There's definitely units going with us that have better, though, I think.
But are they able to use imbue is the question. We have 2 imbue scrolls is the other thing.
Oh, well then, yeah, it can't hurt giving him that, because he's one of our handful of units that don't have any healing ability.
Yeah. I mean, we could give him provoke imbue.
That could be fun. And it does kind of make sense to give a unit with provoke imbue for passive healing.
Raphael is kind of set for now.
And doesn't have any more extended capacity till he hits level 30 anyway.
I don't think you get extra capacity then.
I think the Herons might.
I don't think you get extra capacity when you hit level 30. Pretty sure that's not a thing. Barn is definitely not gonna need Blossom long term.
So what do we want to give him long term? I mean, we could give him Maelstrom.
We give him Maelstrom.
Like, I think he'd do really well with Maelstrom, actually. As his skill once he's done with Blossom.
Give him Beast Foe.
I mean, I know we joked about doing that before, too. But Beast Foe inherently isn't the most useful skill in the tower, anyway.
Lindsay is good. Hark. Can we give you... We can give you Corrosion. Adept cancel Corrosion.
That well, especially with Astra, that could be really funny. We've also had him use Imbue before.
We have had him use Imbue before.
And his magic stat is actually really high.
A lot of health. Well, here's a question.
Oh, definitely worth to give to Kurth.
Especially since his magic does get doubled when he's shifted.
And
Because
he still
he's a
has
dragon.
and he still has so much room for his stats to grow, like giving that to Kurth makes a lot of sense.
You get Imbue, and you also have 10 more that you can play with.
And we still have another Imbue scroll.
I don't think we do. No, we don't. That's not accurate. I mean, we could give him... I guess we could give him Wild Heart. I feel like we have 15 to play with.
I mean...
You could also give...
Are we just making Kurth immortal?
Kurth just has all of the healing. Ina, you know what? Take a page out of actually no, because you literally, we can't put anything on you, right? It's not worth, because you literally can't use anything. Okay, is there anybody that we still had space on and we were just like waiting, or did we...
Saniki, I think.
Saniki?
Or did we...
No, we gave her a
okay,
shade
we did.
counter.
So we still need to hold on to a couple of alternative skills for Micaiah.
We need to hold on to something...
Maelstrom.
Maelstrom. I think that pretty much does it, right? Wait, it was... Oh, no, Hark. I thought there was somebody. Could just give Hark pass and let him, like, run around behind dudes.
That might not be a terrible idea, honestly.
Alright, sweet. That's everybody taken care of skill-wise. Time to go sell stuff.
I mean, we can just sell all the basic-ass vulneraries. We want to hold on to our arms scrolls, because we're going to need those for a couple of units, I think. Might not hurt to buy a couple more of the arms scrolls that they're selling, too. We can sell all the bows we have if we have any.
Yep.
I mean, aside from the Gesundheit, which we can't sell.
That's a bunch of money. What else do we not need? We don't need...
We need our drugs.
Don't need chest keys anymore. There's one chest, I think.
But we have to take South anyway.
But Soth has to go. So that's not really a problem. Yeah, there's exactly one chest. So we don't need chest keys. We don't need door keys. We don't need herbs.
We don't need vulneraries.
Oh my god, so many vulneraries. Do we need concoctions?
I don't know. How many elixirs do we have?
Gonna sell any concoctions that have a use out of it. We have a lot of elixirs.
So, objectively, we can probably sell our concoctions.
I don't think we need olive eye grass.
It might not hurt to take some for Kurth and Ina.
We don't need torches. We don't need... Actually, I might hold on to the Spectre card and the Reaper card for the sole reason of Raph might be able to use those to actually attack.
That's very fair.
We don't need Howl.
We don't need Shriek.
We don't need Shriek. We don't need Quick Claw. We do want Maelstrom.
We don't need... Why do we have 2 Wild Hearts?
How do we have 2 Wild Hearts? Did we, like, buy one in a store at some point?
Or find one on a map?
How the fuck do we have 2 Wild Hearts? Wait, did it just give Valug Wild Heart back when we got here? I feel like we took that off of Valug when we were here. Yeah, Valug's holding that one. What the hell?
Did it give Valug back Wildheart after we took Wildheart off of Valug to give to Ranulf?
I think that's what happened, yes. I think it just gave...
What the hell is Skyboon?
It's the one that gives Blessing.
Ah, okay.
Corrosion, hold on to. Discipline.
Discipline, at this point, we can probably sell, because all that does is...
Yeah, I don't think it...
I think at this point, it'd be more effective for us to just buy arms scrolls to boost the staff levels for our staff-wielding units. To be completely honest.
Mercy, yeah, we can sell that. Don't think we need a spare pass, but we'll hold on to it. Fortune, I super don't think we need.
That's just the crit nullification,
That's the crit
right?
nullification one, yeah. Savior, we're not going to use. Savior, we can ditch. Beast Foe, we can
toss.
ditch.
It's not going to do us any good right now. Anyway.
Parody is just bad.
Yeah, Parody's just bad.
Gamble is also bad.
Smite's pointless.
Lagoo Stones will hold on.
Why have we not sold Smite?
I mean, we might have used it for something, but... Coins we're going to hold on to for this time being.
And they don't really sell for much anyway.
Lagoo Stones. The Lagoo's Gem.
What does that do? Is that the thing that just keeps them transformed to the entire map?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think that goes on Ina.
Yes.
It is worth 37,500 though, which is hilarious. Forge. Alright.
Sleepy time, Max.
Sleepy time, Axe. Maximum might. Maximum hit chance. Maximum crit. We actually don't give a crap about weight.
Yeah.
Hot pink.
Hot pink.
Hold
Is it
on.
not giving us the ability to rename it?
I think it does that after you, like, confirm the thing. Yes, I am totally fine with that. I do have a coin, yep. Use it. Pick a card, any card at all.
second from the right.
Oh, extra +2 might. There we go. Delete. And this shall be called...
Is it the sleepy time axe? And naturally it goes to her.
It does, but I'm just going to drop it in the convoy for the time being.
Then
Alright.
we need the deli meat tome.
Hold on, we need to do a lance.
It matches her armor.
In light blue. Yep, we're gonna use coin. That one. Ah, damn it. Oh well.
Oh, the title. I was gonna say just put Wishblade in quotes. But it doesn't give us quotation marks as an option, does it? Oh, it does.
Ooh, no. Oh, shit. Is it? Ah, there we go. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna do that.
It could just be the Wishblade.
Wait.
There it is. The Wishblade.
Also goes to storage. We now need a fire tome.
Right, Bio's like the blatant spelling error is how you tell it's a counterfeit.
I'm gonna say that one.
Is the most fiery actually looking, yes.
Bio, pick a number from 1 to 5. Two.
Which is what I was gonna say anyway.
Ah,
Aw.
damn it.
Deli meat.
There we go.
Yep. Now the real question is, who are we giving the almighty power of deli meat to?
Oh, it's obviously Ileana. So we might as well make a knife.
Are we just giving everyone a custom weapon?
Not everyone, just like a bunch of people.
Can we make dark magic tomes?
No.
Okay, well, can we give Peleus a custom thunder tome named Bad Ideas?
Sure, why not? Yeah, we'll use a coin, sure. Whatever's in the first slot is fine. Plus 20 hit. Alright, sure. Why not?
105 hits. The front stabber.
The front stabber?
I don't think that'll fit, but front stabber might. Well, yeah, because so it's too quote-unquote good a person to stab someone in the back. So clearly he front stabbed.
Front, front stabber.
It was so close to fitting.
Alright, we got the front stabber. Very good. Alright, custom tome. Custom thunder. Yeah, we can't do dark magic. It's very annoying. Custom thunder tome. Maximum hit, maximum crit all the way up. We'll put the tome in like the darkest color possible to make it look like a dark magic. And then we're gonna call it. Got a preference?
Far right.
Bonus hit. Not bad on oh, I was gonna say
Dark magic. I'm here for that.
There we go. Let's get him a tome called Dark Magic.
Okay, can we do a custom one for Micaiah?
Sure, why not? We got a ton of money.
White, maybe? Make it look super holy?
Sure. Yeah, we got more coins. Which one?
Second.
Dark Spikes would have been good, but like, nonsense. He's not cool enough for that.
Jesus, the hit on that. It couldn't even raise it by 20. It wouldn't let it.
No, it only ever raises it by 10.
Well, what do we call that? We could call it the, oh god, what were the actual space lasers called? The railguns. What were they labeled as?
Viscums?
Yeah, we could just call it the Viscum.
Sure, why not? But, I don't think, because it's discount.
That's true.
It's gonna be the Viscam.
Yep, I'm here for that.
It's the knockoff Viscum.
It was like Aura was the name of the spell.
Yeah, no, she wasn't talking about that. She was talking about the railgun.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be called Viscam, which is kind of like a Viscum, but not really. Alright, let's see, what else can we make?
Do we want to make Mistus? Well, Mist has her sword.
Mist has... Well, we also can't make ranged swords,
That's
so...
fair.
We could make... Like,
I'm tempted to say we should just make a wind tome and name it Soren so that Soren can do something at endgame.
Nah. That's giving that man too much credit. Well... I guess barring any other brilliant ideas, I will just make additional hand axes and...
I mean, I think we maybe make a couple of more hand axes, and then I really do think we just blow the rest of the money on the arms scrolls and just bump up.
I'm just trying to use up the coins, is the thing.
Ah, okay.
So we've got all these coins. I feel like we should do something with it.
Oh, fair point, Bio. Bio says if you were going to make a wind tome, obviously it would have had to have been named Guillotine.
Yeah, clearly. Alright. Goody. To the storage with you. I think we make another throwing javelin.
I think this one we just misspell Wishblade. This is Violet getting lazy with weapon names.
Alright, this one is going to be called...
Wyith. Wish.
Wyith. Oh, how? Shit. Hold on. Need to check something.
Bio also has a suggestion for ways to misspell Wishblade.
Weissblade? Hold on. I need to check something.
Oh, we need to make a sword. Inu.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Calm down. I need to check something.
It's Centaur, right, Bio?
Is there enough space for that? I don't think there is. Damn it, there's not!
I mean, that still says Wishblade.
I need to make this fit. Damn it! I had to look up the spelling for House Blathed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we need to make a sword. Sorry. No, not a lance. A sword. Okay, we're making a sword.
We're making the centaur sword.
What's the spelling?
Sentor. Don't be vines, don't be vines, don't be vines.
No, it's vines.
Sentor. Centaur.
Sure.
Zappy Fun Time won't fit, will it?
I don't think so.
How many more coins do we have to burn through?
Couple. No, just this one. Alright, this is the last one. Good. Pick a card, any card at all.
Middle one. Ravens! Did we just get 4 more coins?
We just got 4 more coins.
Whoops.
That was not the correct one. Good job. This one is just called
Eudigencia.
Effudigencia. I might have misspelled his
Oh, Bio does point out, now that we have Centaur, we need therapy to go with it.
name. Alright, sure, fine. That was also a sword, right? Yeah.
Yes, because that was,
I wish I could make this one ranged, though!
but therapy would be green, wouldn't it? Because wasn't that Flames?
Sure. I guess that one's closer. Oh, so that was not Flames, is the thing. That was Byleths. Yeah. Which
I
means-
swear at some point we also renamed Blaine's Viscum. Ah, so you're making it Violet's hair blue.
The only color for Byleth.
No. Okay. So every card does something and
Because
there's no
Byleth
chance
is
of
number
points.
1. Let's go. Ah, bonus might. Alright, cool.
Hopefully just started spamming Aura with her Pokedex instead.
Yeah. Just gonna make sure I've got my spelling right here. A-double-P-I, right?
Yes.
Also goes to the convoy. Great. Okay, we've still got like 3 more coins to use because you got us 4 more coins somehow.
Mean to get us more coins. Well, we could create Aura. Just give Micaiah all the advanced magic.
You know what? I'm actually okay with that color, sure.
Uh-oh, we can potentially end up with more coins.
Or just more accuracy.
Just gonna say Annie's dad.
Sure is! Alright, we've got Annie's dad. Sorry, we wanted to make what now?
Aura.
Or,
Which has to be Pokedex red.
that's about as close as we're gonna get.
Yep. Okay, so there are 2 cards in here we don't want.
Uh-huh.
Fines and more coins.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to be responsible for picking a card.
Alright, I'll just get more accuracy then. No, don't give it to Ike. Put it in storage. Thank you. Pokedex Flame used was orange anyways. Well, I also wasn't going to get to that, so... Alright. Fuck. I give Soth another knife. He's probably going to break his first one.
You what? You think he's gonna destroy the front stabber? I actually kind of like the dark green.
Sure. Oh, we don't have enough money. Alright, well. Never mind. Sorry, Soth. Get dunked on. We'll just sell that coin for 1 gold.
Oh, we can't afford any arms scrolls. Great.
Sure can't. Let's go figure out people's equipment. Mickey! Oh, God. Alright, Mickey, hi. just store everything, and then we'll figure it out. So you need the
Viscum and
Viscum
Aura.
and the Aura, as well as that Nosferatu and Valora, and both Thannies.
But are either of the Thannies better than the Viscum or the Aura?
Versus their specific traits, yes.
Okay.
And then you can also have a physics staff. There you go.
Oh, we could probably just sell that unlock staff.
Soth, just hand over everything. Convoy, take.
The knives.
Get the front stabber. Get the rest of the knives, except the bronze one. Take the Peshkatzes and the Basilard. You know what? Fuck that steel knife.
Have a stiletto.
Could give him the stiletto. You know what? Fuck that steel knife as well. Grab the stiletto. Then grab an elixir. Saniki! There you go, just dump everything into the convoy. It's easier to just convoy everything. Alright,
So
you
she
get
gets
Annie's
Annie's
dad.
dad.
You also get Cymbeline. And I'm gonna
And
stick...
actual Tome Bolganone, I think.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna stick Rex Flame in your pocket, I guess. Not that you can use it at the moment.
But she'll get there.
And you can also have Meteor. Sure, why not? And, here, have Purge, I guess. Just for fun. And have an elixir. Very good. Ileana.
Should probably equip the heal tome or a heal staff long enough for her to use a couple of arms scrolls. Actually, getting Alencia up to...
Take Effudigentia, take the Rex Bolt, take the Arc Thunder, take the Baloney. Grab a Mend Staff. Grab an Elixir. And grab an Arc Wind just in case. Well, saying Heal Tome made me imagine a tome called Heal. Yeah. Equip the Mend Staff. Actually, before I even start to think about that, I do want to double check on...
Alencia and Mist.
No. Yeah, we need to get Ina her double S and her actual weapon.
Yeah.
And Kurth, for that matter.
Yeah, I mean, Kurth's the priority, honestly.
Scrolls? Aren't scrolls?
Might all be on... Oh no, there they are. We only have 2.
We only have 2.
Well... Can he not use them? Can we just not use them at base?
It would seem he's not able to use those. Can Ina use those?
Nope.
Nope. Right. Mist is, like, capped on Toming.
You mean staffing. I've got you doing it now.
Valencia could use one. To get her Toming up to speed.
We need to give her a staff in the first place for her to be able to use it, though.
Take a men's staff. Flip the men's staff.
And suddenly we
Use
can
the
use the
arm
thing.
scroll. Alright, you're done.
Alright, because that's as high as her staffing gets.
And then I guess we'll just use the other one on...
Either Micaiah or... But the thing is, I don't... Like, Micaiah can at least use physics staffs. Ileana currently can't.
I'm gonna hold off on the last one, actually. Anyway, where were we?
Oh, and Zed points out that they're designed to increase weapon rank, not strike ranks.
Where were we in giving people items, by the way? We did Stanicky.
We'd done Ileana.
Edward.
Oh, no, we hadn't.
We were at Edward. Alright. Edward.
So he gets one...
You get the salad bowl.
I think he also gets
You
either...
get
the centaur
therapy.
or therapy.
You get a Tempest Blade. You get a killing... You get a... Yeah, we'll give you the Wodao. That sounds fine. We'll give you the Brave Sword. And then you can also have that Wind Edge. And an elixir. Ileana. No, we did set her up. Mist.
She's gonna need the hammer to fix one of her florets.
She is, yeah. Also give you Fortify, Restore, and Unlock, and Heal. Take that Reaper card. You can't use Lagoo stones, so no point in doing that. Have an elixir.
Fire says Stompy is indeed quite good at kicking open locks.
Har. You get an Irvan. You get 2 Sleepy Axes.
You get 2 Sleepy Time Murder Axes.
You get a Brave Axe. You get a Killer Axe. You get a Tomahawk. And you get an elixir. There you go, bud. Neff.
You get all of the wish blades.
Alright, Neff, you get a Wishbladed, a Wishblade, a Spear, 2 Killer Lances, a Brave Lance,
What is the double S lance? Do we even
it's
have
the
that?
Wishblade. We don't have it yet.
Okay.
It's the joke we've been making the whole time.
I know. I always,
Evidently you don't know, because you just asked me.
the thing is, I always forget you don't get it till endgame. I'm used to us having all of our double shit by now.
Except for the barn, Hark. Hand over all your shit.
Bio says
Take the
the Har now
centaur.
has bigger sleep and comatose.
I should know better than to trust Hark with a killing edge, but,
You say, despite the fact that you're giving him the vague Kadi.
well, yeah, because Edward's not going to be using it. Edward has more important things to do. Give all, convoy take. Sorry, hold on a sec. Gonna steal one of those heal staffs off of Valencia.
Oh, that's fair. Don't forget he needs dark magic.
Yep. I'm getting it. Just getting him all of his dark magic. His actual dark magic first. Bastion Ralph and Racing Folk.
Kanegus needs nothing.
That's not true. Kanegus gets a concoction. Ina needs a Lagoo's gem and a concoction. And Kurth, just gonna give you a fuck ton of Lagoo's stones. Alright, and, yeah, I guess Ike needs to grab some concoctions or something. Here, just hold on to these. Somebody might need them. Alright, cool. I think that's that.
Alright, let's go see Micaiah get her promotion.
Except, we do need to do a couple other things.
Oh, yes, we do.
Like, for instance...
It won't let us do it. They haven't fought on the same battlefield under our control.
That's irritating. Alright, well, whatever.
We're just gonna have to let that be.
For now. Well, alright, whatever, fine, fuck it.
It'll be easier to look at supports when we're not with a full group anyway.
Yeah. Alright, let's go! Oh, well, I'll check hammers when we get to the thing. It's not a bad point. Yune, what is it? What's happening? This isn't good.
These soldiers, we've killed them already. They're reborn in flesh, but not in spirit. Brought back from the dead? A miracle of the goddess.
A blasphemy, you mean? How could the goddess of order violate the most fundamental natural law? In philosophy later, everyone, they're about to attack! You alright? Those dead soldiers really got to you, didn't they?
We can't win. All we do is kill the flesh, but she brings the flesh back. We need more time. No, there is no more time. Everyone else will be turned to stone and I'll be lonely forever. There's nothing more that I can do. I failed. Failed.
Yune, get a hold of yourself.
Ouch, my ears! Well, what was that for, you big bully? Who do you think I am?
Yune, goddess of chaos. The warm-hearted being whose courage and love gives us the will to go on.
Ike, thank you.
You know, it might have benefited the Piss Army a bit more to have not waited until after the group spent the last hour adjusting their equipment. As things stand, we can't bring everyone into the tower. We'll need support here to hold this position. But at the very least, how many are we gonna need?
They'll have much stronger forces inside the tower. Not to mention Ashura herself. We'll send our best 11. Oh, and we'll want 2 dragons. And 1 from the Heron tribe. And, the Empress. Plus, it wouldn't hurt to have Soth.
How can the goddess of order violate a natural law? I mean, she's a goddess. Natural laws are more suggestions to her. Understood. If that's everyone, I'll gather them together.
And once we get inside, you'll leave most of the fight. You can leave most of the fighting to Micaiah.
No, you fucking cannot!
This is one of my all-time favorite Fire Emblem outfits that we're about to get, though.
I don't think it's as good as her green one from Faye.
I would disagree with you on that. Just because I have a tremendous amount of nostalgia for this one. But I can see why you like the green one in Faye. I just really happen to like the red cloak with the light blue and the pink underneath it.
Now you just like Soth.
Something like this should work.
We're ready. You can only take a limited number of units with you. Choose the units that accompany you carefully. Alright. Ike, Micaiah, Soth, Saniki, Kurtnaga, and Ina are all required. Turn off everybody else and grab the important people. Like Edward and Ileana.
And...
Mist. Are...
And to Barn.
Barn, yeah. Alencia, Neff, Hark, Peleus. Kainagus. That's everybody, right?
Because it'll ask about our Heron next.
Just want to make sure we didn't miss anybody.
Well, it's 16 out of 16.
Yeah, I know, but I want to make sure that we haven't done something dumb, that's all. Nope, that's everybody. Awesome. Very good.
Hold back here just a minute.
Alright, there we go. And fight.
Yeah, I know. All right. Everyone's almost ready. Who would you like to bring from the Heron tribe?
Aw, that's easy. It's Raph. Raphael, would you join us? Of course, I am honored.
All right. Tower of Guidance, here we come.
Tower of Guidance, here we come. It's so quiet. Is the goddess here?
Uh-huh. She's at the top. Be careful, everyone. This tower is Ashura's home territory. She's certain to have her most powerful troops waiting for us up ahead. We must proceed with the utmost caution. Hmm?
So, you were companion to the very first Empress Altina. I am honored that you have chosen to speak with me.
You would trust in the word of a stranger?
Yes, I can see inside you. I know you cannot speak lies.
Is it possible? Do you share some aspect of my power?
I do, as did my mother. Generation after generation, each apostle has been blessed to hear the voice of the goddess. We know of impending disasters, how crops will fare. All revelations originally intended for you.
The children of my union with Altina. I had no idea.
Please, look at this.
That mark.
All of the apostles have borne this brand. It is our greatest secret. The senators must never know. Because of this brand, I thought that I had been born of some great sin. It plagued me always. Guilt tore at me every day as I hid my mark from my people, deceiving them constantly about my true nature.
Oh, child, how can I apologize to you?
And yet now that I've met you, I understand. There is no shame in my heritage. None at all. I will not live in hiding. I will reveal to the world that I am one of the branded. They must see there is no shame in who I am.
No, you mustn't. You don't understand the danger you will be placing yourself in.
Oh, but I do. The senators will do their utmost to rally the people against me, as they did when I freed the Lagoos from slavery. But I will not be deterred. If I am to lead this nation, I cannot allow it to be corrupted by prejudice and hatred. I can put the life the goddess has given me to no greater good than this.
Such determination. Your eyes, they very much resemble Altina's.
I will stand before my people and proudly proclaim the truth. And then I will guide them to a just and honest future. This is my promise to you.
Thank you. Your strength of will, the truth that guides your life. You have shown me the way back to myself. I shall return to Goldoa and tell my friends of you and your actions. I will tell them that Laguz and Bjork may once again live together in peace. I will tell them that there is hope.
Thank you, father of my mothers. I I strive to be worthy of the gift of life you have granted me.
What is it?
Sorry. Don't worry. It was nothing. All right, then. Our paths lead through that door there.
That was giving me some real TTS vibes at points, and which made it very hard to not start chuckling during that presumably important scene.
Meanwhile, Zed says, Altina, I just love the fact that she canonically dual-wielded both Ragnell and Alendite.
Damn right. Well, well, Apostle Sanky. What a surprise seeing you here. Frankly, I'm amazed that you, of all people, would dare to set foot inside the most holy Tower of Guidance.
Lacane, we've been looking for you for a long time. You bound Dayan to your awful pact, hounded noble King Peleus, and stole countless lives in your appalling war.
Hi, I'm back here. I can talk for myself.
You are beyond redemption.
Beyond redemption. My, that does sound dreadful. Whatever will you do with me? Oh, and let me remind you, the Blood Pact is still in effect. You would do well to remember that. I think you know what will happen to the people of Dayan if you should dare oppose me.
Enough. We fear your threats no longer. No more will we bow to your every whim. Besides, most of Dayan's turned to stone right now, so good luck killing Rock, you asshole. Now that we've found you, we will exact justice upon you, then destroy the Blood Pact itself, ending its power over us.
So you figured it out, did you? Matters not. This changes nothing, you hear me? Here's the scroll for which you've been searching so diligently, right here in my hands. And yet, none of you will ever lay one grimy little finger on it. I have been blessed by the goddess herself. Her protection will not allow you fleas to even approach me.
Lacane! Cease this travesty of virtue at once.
Hi, I'm King Peleus. I'm still back here, and can also talk for myself. Shut up, Pelipper. Can't you see I'm busy speaking for you right now? Oh, what have we here? Oh yes, the Apostle. Excuse me, child, but I had completely forgotten you were here. Since you've deigned to grace us with your exalted presence, dear Apostle, let me share a bedtime story with you. The year was 640, Benyon era. The Empire had been without an apostle for 15 long years. The senators were being constantly harassed with complaints from the people. There had been nothing like it in history. The voices calling for young Sanaki to be crowned grew louder every day. You just turned 5 years old when the Senate welcomed you to the throne as the new apostle. Ah, but my young Mistress Sanaki, what a difficult child you were. You threw tantrums, you screamed and cried constantly.
Wait, 15 years without an apostle?
Yep.
And Sanaki was 5.
Yep. The previous apostle was her grandma.
Oh, that's fair.
Your conduct was hardly befitting an empress of Benyon. Everyone was at a loss. You wouldn't even stop mewling and crying during official proceedings. But then along came our youngest senator ever, Sephirin, Duke of Persis. When he took you in his arms, you immediately stopped crying. You even smiled. You had to take advantage of this obvious miracle. In an unprecedented move by the senators, we have elevated Sephirin to Prime Minister, keeping him serving as close to you as possible. This plan, radical as it was, proved far more effective than we dared dream. A young, handsome Prime Minister and an adorable moppet of an apostle brought the people's support to incredible new heights. Apparently, the common citizenry is gullible enough to blindly follow any leader who's sufficiently attractive. Enamored as they were, no one ever seemed to care whether or not you could hear the voice of the goddess. The new apostle and prime minister, the political landscape became unrecognizable. Even in the face of overtly unreasonable legislation, the two of you would stand on the balcony. A smile and a wave later, the people would cheer and go on with their happy lives. It was too good to be true, however. Both of you are only meant to be puppets. Each year you interfered with our government more and more, imposing your soft-hearted ideals over our sovereign rights. Were such trivialities as Lagoo's slavery and the Dane occupation worth making issues of?
Yes.
The pair of you were becoming an increasingly bothersome thorn in our side. And in this war against the Lagoo's forces, you went so far as to expose our previous indiscretions and demand reparations for the subhumans. This was unforgivable. Clearly, you both had to be removed. Zephyrin would be falsely accused and jailed, necessitating his removal from office. The apostle would suffer a sudden illness and be excused from official proceedings. Or so we intended. And somehow, despite the extraordinary plans of great men, here you are, standing before my very eyes.
If Zephyrin and I hadn't been freed...
It's almost like putting a literal toddler in charge of your country was some kind of bad idea if you wanted someone who could immediately do the job on day one.
You were just waiting for your chance to kill us? You killed my grandmother.
Out of respect for the imminently deceased, I'll be completely honest. Yes, you assume correctly. Your assassination and the plot to once again frame the Serenus Herons for it was entirely my idea.
Yes, I'd thought as much.
Impressive, Seneca. When you were first crowned, you would have cried your little eyes out. You've grown slightly.
Lacane, Duke of Gados. Before the 37th Empress of Benyon, prepare yourself to be judged.
An amusing game, child, truly. But you must know that there's nothing you can do against me. I am the greatest servant of the all-knowing, almighty Asherah. I am her chosen champion.
You are
and
so
you,
nuts.
Sadiki, are a pathetic wretch mewling behind her pack of Daean curs. Asherah's judgment is upon you. You will not live to be turned to stone. You'll die here as flesh and blood.
We are over time.
Slightly. Hey look, we get to bring everybody now. Such a cool difference. Anyway, Micaiah is now a light priestess, which gives her
Corona.
luck cap immediately. Yay. And it also gives her Corona, which kind of is just worse flare.
Yeah, it's flare, but without the HP restoration.
It's flare, but it just makes them hit less, which is not great, to be fair. Sad times. Anyway, you know, is what it is. Anyhow, next time we start to deal with this nonsense. We do have to hit that chest, which Lacane is standing in front of, so that's fucking annoying.
The good news is it's a route, though, so
It is a route,
some guys
yeah.
unattacked.
Hetzel's over here.
I like Hetzel. It's a shame we have to murder him.
That's pretty much everybody of importance, so... oh yeah, Lacane also has Rexora, by the way. And a rewarp staff, oh yeah. He's gonna be annoying. Oh, hey, there's the double bow, by the way, just on some random soldier.
Yeah, well.
The double bow, which is actually worth a damn in this game, because instead of being a 4-range bow, it's a 1 to 3 range bow. Or no, maybe it's just 1 to 2. Anyway, point is, it's good. But that is a next time problem. So, until next week.
We'll catch you guys later.